Here's a height individual. The Iranian battering ram, Hossein MOLLAMAHDI, brings in a 7-1 record.
He's a very heavy kicker. He's been fighting up in a heavier weight. One of the other contestants, Jaden Enod, at cruiserweight. So he is coming down in weight to the 77 kilo limit. As you can see, he's a very solid man with big legs.
With the Aussies tonight, tell us more about HAAMIORA PARSONS-GRACE, Mike.
From our boys, the Aaron, the cat back running ringside. Ultimately doing him, fights with long range, pace and counterfighter, best in range, very adept kicker. He will come.
It has a 77 kg or 169.7 weight limit. It is sponsored by Loving Dubai. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing black trunks with white trim, weighing in at 76.2 kilograms or 167.9 pounds. He hails from Iran. He has 7 wins, 1 loss. Introducing Hussein MOLLAMAHDI.
15 from inside the agenda in Media City, Dubai. Michael Chavello, Lightning Mike Ango with you. Early leg kicks and a nice stiff jab there from MOLLAMAHDI. High kick from the Iranian. And he has opened up with some force.
Well, he went down low 3 times early, then did the look down and kick up with the right kick. PARSONS-GRACE trying to close the distance with his hands.
Outside leg kick, good counter there though from the Iranian.
I'm surprised the referee just didn't talk to him. He held on to that limb a little long. Not allowed to plough, as they say, which is carry the kick and push them over. You have to let it go as you execute the striking technique.
Good outside leg kick high on the thigh there from PARSONS-GRACE. Overhand right from MOLLAMAHDI. Another high kick trying for the headache maker.
And like a lot of the Iranian fighters, very, very good with the high kicks, and he threw that one off the right hand, just sliding him off the side. PARSONS-GRACE trying to use that sticky jab. He looks to be the more slender of the two. MOLLAMAHDI carrying the power. PARSONS-GRACE perhaps a little more versatility, particularly with the hands. There's a front kick right up the chin.
PARSONS-GRACE chin tucked, looking through the brow. Body shot, nice, step through knee, trying to thread it up to the jaw, and MOLLAMAHDI tries to usher him forward, backs off PARSONS-GRACE now.
PARSONS-GRACE needs to get some respect. He needs to put a bit of sting onto a couple of those shots, otherwise MOLLAMAHDI's going to try and walk him down.
It has been a tough get-go here for HAAMIORA PARSONS-GRACE of New Zealand. Tried to clinch and couldn't find the knee though, PARSONS-GRACE. Good coverage there from MOLLAMAHDI.
I like the work that PARSONS-GRACE doing with that left hook to the body. He needs to continue to go there to try and take the sting out of the Iranian fighter.
As we said earlier, a lot of Iranian fighters are known for their kicking arsenal, particularly the high kicks, because Taekwondo is such a popular martial art in Iran. So many great Taekwondo champions, and many of their kickboxers, if not most, do come from that Taekwondo background, the predominant kicking martial art born out of Korea, of course. Little uppercut, no power behind it though from PARSONS-GRACE off the left hand. Thought about spinning there, did the Kiwi.
Needs to not allow MOLLAMAHDI to walk up. I'd double up on the jab if I was PARSONS-GRACE. MOLLAMAHDI's got a habit of leaning backwards when you throw that jab at distance. Clattering that low kick downstairs against the thigh.
Words in the corner from Aaron Boys for HAAMIORA PARSONS-GRACE. Outside leg kick from Hossein MOLLAMAHDI. Again, lacking some starch, though, behind the hands is PARSONS-GRACE.
Yeah, he's actually landing more cleanly of the two. It's just he doesn't have the sting on his shots. And the judges are looking for damage. It is a professional bout. Damage is your primary scoring criteria.
First round down, set for 3x3, all part of Alpha Fight Series Australia versus the world. Where at the moment it's 1 win apiece. The Aussies winning their first fight through Rahula Sarwari by decision. And then Mohamed Dadouche equalising for Team World. The Moroccan beating Naj Qatar by split decision.
You can see there, that was essentially the plough. He held on to the kick and through a leg sweep. The referee should really have pulled that up. They are fighting under K1 rules. Narrowly missed. Fortunately, Parsons-Grace, he just zigged as the kick came up and just took the sting off it, so it didn't land cleanly on the neck. Both corners pretty composed at this point. Crowd still coming into the stadium. 16 fights tonight. There's Aaron Boyce, original campaigner from New Zealand.
Second round set for 3. This one is Iran versus New Zealand. And let's see if Parsons-Grace, the Kiwi, can find a little more mustard, a little more sting, some more venom in his punches. As Mike said, he was landing in the first round, but not doing any damage. High kick again. The decapitator from MOLLAMAHDI.
Let's see if Parsons-Grace can just shift away from that right leg. See if he can force MOLLAMAHDI to look for something, to adapt, try something a little bit different, and ideally try and get MOLLAMAHDI to turn into the power of his own right hand. Again, working the body there, Parsons-Grace, but not a lot of mustard on it.
Right hand misses the target. Good head work there from MOLLAMAHDI. Smiles at Parsons-Grace. Covers up again. Parsons-Grace trying to lock onto that two-handed clinch and throw the knee. MOLLAMAHDI shoots out the jab. Got out of the way of the possible counter off the left again. The punch lands for Parsons-Grace, but nothing to faze MOLLAMAHDI here.
Yeah, MOLLAMAHDI is the more agricultural of the two, but he's just stronger. Parsons-Grace needs to double up on his jab and throw it at the chest. MOLLAMAHDI, the Iranian, coming out of the red corner, he does tend to lean back if you catch him at the edge of range, so he needs to double up on that and then look to deliver a right hand or a kick, having established that range.
May have just hurt his back a little, being bent over the ropes there. Someone forgot to tell HAAMIORA Parsons-Grace that Royal Rumble was a couple of weeks ago. Getting a reason of caution here from the referee. But he's okay. Hossein MOLLAMAHDI, who unofficially we gave the first round to. Nice liver shot there from Parsons-Grace. Takes the outside thigh kick.
Nice crisp 1-2 from Parsons-Grace, but he needs to keep busy. He's the less powerful of the two fighters, so now he needs to use volume as his weapon. There, caught him right on the end of that sticky jab. MOLLAMAHDI missing with that right hand wildly.
Body shot from MOLLAMAHDI. There's the clinch. Referee needs to be on this clinch though. If they're not throwing the knee, they've got to be broken. High kick nicely done there from Parsons-Grace. Goes to the inside thigh, threads the right hand. MOLLAMAHDI trying to get out of that corner. Took a thumb to the eye, did the Iranian.
Yeah, I think he's just milking that one a little. Not a lot in it. This is combat sports. We get hurt for a living.
Tied up again. MOLLAMAHDI just shrugs off the Kiwi. High up on the balls of his feet here, Parsons-Grace. Front kick from MOLLAMAHDI.
Parsons-Grace is letting him in for free. He's got to stop him from walking up, particularly when they're broken like that by the referee. Misses with the spinning back fist. He needs to be very intent when they're broken. See, again, he got MOLLAMAHDI just walking up to him. He didn't have to pay the price for coming into range.
Overhand right from Parsons-Grace. MOLLAMAHDI may be looking to lock in a second round here. Taking the first on our scorecards. 10-second clapper sounds. Jab 2, round kick. Again, nothing connecting though for Parsons-Grace. Slap and a tickle from the referee. 2 rounds down, 1 to go.
I'd like to see the referee get engaged a little bit more around those kick catches and clinches. There's a little bit of lack of surety there. For mine, I actually think HAAMIORA Parsons-Grace could have stolen that round. He looked better, he landed more. MOLLAMAHDI just looked a little bit more ragged. And again, Parsons-Grace just moved forward a little bit. That was the action which saw MOLLAMAHDI injure his back momentarily. But Parsons-Grace needs to be very careful. He doesn't want to let the Iranian fighter walk up into his space without making him pay the price.
Both men choosing to stand between rounds here. I do have it 2 rounds in favour of Hossein MOLLAMAHDI. Mike is going 1 round apiece after 2. Outside leg kick early from MOLLAMAHDI.
Parsons-GRACE needs to be urgent now. I don't think he's going to get a stoppage with his power differential, but he really needs to be urgent. Put some work in on the Iranian fighter.
Good double forearms guard against the spinning back fist from MOLLAMAHDI. Front kick there from the Iranian. Parsons-GRACE wants to get off the ropes here, and the referee breaks. Nice combination there from Parsons-GRACE.
He's a very aesthetically pleasing fighter. He does everything technically very nicely. Just needs to put a bit more pop behind his shots.
Body shot from MOLLAMAHDI, spinning back elbow. Got to be careful there. No elbows allowed under this rule set. MOLLAMAHDI apologises to Parsons-GRACE, who's on the back foot threading the jabs. Overhand right to a left hook and a high kick there from MOLLAMAHDI.
Very adept in throwing that right kick up inside. He drops his head down outside the left shoulder and the right kick gets up right there. Parsons-GRACE, he's moving backwards too much. Use that jab and go forward. Nice swing counter from MOLLAMAHDI.
Short knee on the inside to the lower left ribs from HOSSEIN MOLLAMAHDI. 140 remaining, third of 3. MOLLAMAHDI overhand right left. Counter from Parsons-GRACE.
It's almost as if Parsons-GRACE is just changing to really sit on that line that he needs to. He needs to have that deterrent there. He needs to put MOLLAMAHDI on his back foot. Can't let him continue to walk forward like this. Also, he just needs to drop his level down a little bit. He's constantly going to the head. MOLLAMAHDI's starting to read the slip.
Very fast on the trigger with the straight line punches is HAAMIORA Parsons-GRACE, but not receiving the connection he wants. Another wicked head kick there from MOLLAMAHDI. Knee on the inside, uppercut almost took out the ring lights.
Good options there from MOLLAMAHDI. Came with the uppercut, left hook, the low kick.
I've got HOSSEIN winning this round so far, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely, and he landed another nice combination there, upstairs, downstairs, with the jabs, overhand uppercut.
Outside leg kick from MOLLAMAHDI. Parsons-GRACE has got to put the foot down now with 30 seconds to go. The Kiwi needs to dig deep and find something. MOLLAMAHDI has not slowed. Trying to sit down on that right hand, Parsons-GRACE, but it just hasn't been laden with any power tonight.
MOLLAMAHDI starting to read it too. He's slipping outside the left hand. You saw that there, slipped outside, taking the overhand right.
Did have the experience over MOLLAMAHDI. Parsons-GRACE 7-1, Hussein MOLLAMAHDI 15-5, Parsons-GRACE. Didn't get the final knee off. We are going to the judges again here in Dubai. I'm going to edge it, Mike, to the Iranian MOLLAMAHDI. I've given him all 3 rounds, and you edge the second round to Parsons-GRACE.
Either way, I think it's a pretty clear victory to the Iranian. Forward pressure, good punching variety, and power in the end. He started to read HAAMIORA Parsons-GRACE. He started to get on the outside of that jab and deliver his right hand as the counter. And a good set of eyes. We saw that on a few occasions. The sway back and then the counter right kick. Parsons-GRACE, very slick fighter, skilled. He needs to add some pop. He needs to add some power to his arsenal as we go to the cards now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause for these 2 warriors. What do you say? After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this competition 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner,
Hossein MOLLAMAHDI takes his record to 8-1. Certainly a man to keep an eye on. You see what they feel in the Iranian battling round. He continually came forward on HAAMIORA Parsons-GRACE. And although Parsons-GRACE found the target with his hands on several occasions, particularly in the second round, he just didn't have the necessary power to sway this fight in his favour. Good victory there for Iran's Hossein MOLLAMAHDI.